Humanity was the Most High True God's wonderful plan in the beginning. He made us His creatures to be a joy unto His heart that He could delight in. He is the infinite creator, and He just wanted to have creatures to worship Him and love Him and serve Him. So the Most High True God created mankind, and He alone has sustained creation until this point. Generation after generation passed, and generally speaking, with each generation that came, it brought more evil with it. And then when the time was ripe, the Most High True God, the Eternal Father in heaven, sent His own Son into the world to teach people, to show them the way back, and to save them from themselves. How many people did Jesus heal and minister to? How many people were convicted of who He in fact was? And yet only 11 faithful disciples followed after Him. Many of the people rejected the Word made flesh among them, and many people crucified the Word. Of course, now we know that after the resurrection of Jesus, many people were added to the faithful. However, there were always scoffers. Nevertheless, the faithful multiplied and grew. Mankind's heart once again was softened towards its Creator, as the apostles and disciples and martyrs gave up much and suffered many things out of love for Jesus Christ the Lord, because truly who can repay Him for all that He has done? Fast forward many generations to this point in history. Mankind's heart is now so cold and hard towards its Creator that the Most High True God no longer desires to sustain humanity. Just like when the time was ripe 2,000 years ago, the time now is ripe, and the testimony of the two witnesses has been here for years. The testimony is the Most High True God's mercy to show us the way back to our Creator. Hundreds of thousands of people from almost all the countries in the world have come in contact with the testimony or the two witnesses. And they know that the testimony and the two witnesses are from heaven, for you know a tree by its fruits. Besides the members of the faithful remnant, who are about 24 in number, the rest of the people have rejected the testimony. To reject the testimony is to reject the word that formed them and rejecting their very existence. Because the testimony is the word of the Most High True God, through whom the universe was created. The testimony is the lifeblood of creation. And so to reject the testimony is to reject your existence and your Creator. Don't try to deceive yourself that you never came across it. You just can't ignore the testimony, because the Most High True God will not sustain you for much longer. He foresaw all games from since the beginning, from billions of years ago, and He knows them all. And there is in fact a point of no return, a point where people become fixed on wickedness unto perdition. And for such people, the Most High True God will take care of them. The insects, rats and birds are His cleanup managers, as uncomfortable as that is to hear. But someone's got to clean the mess from this era, because a new one is coming in. So being recreated by the testimony is absolutely essential. That is, turning to the testimony and allowing the words to change you from within. But you really need to want that for your Creator to go ahead and recreate you. And the Most High True God, with your full cooperation, can move very fast. The true Holy Spirit is faster than lightning. The true Holy Spirit is the Spirit of the living God. So receive the word of your Creator and receive a fresh breath of life in you and live.